According to the popular saying, when a man is tired of London, he is tired of life. And it's easy to see why. There is something about London that instantly enchants visitors. Perhaps it is the grandeur of Buckingham Palace or the imposing Tower of London. Maybe it is the bustling energy of Piccadilly Circus or the literary history of Oxford Street. Whatever the reason, London has a way of captivating the imagination and drawing people in. With its mix of sights, sounds, and smells, London is a city that is sure to delight anyone. Let's take a look at 23 things to do in this royal city. What's a trip to London without visiting a castle, a cathedral, or both? First, head to the large Gothic church of Westminster Abbey, known for hosting royal weddings, burials, and coronations. The present building dates back to the reign of King Henry III from the 12th century, but has had multiple restoration and renovation projects that happened over the years. Some of the highlights include the coronation chair and the magnificent royal shrines. The Abbey is open from Monday through Tuesday. Buckingham Palace, the official residence of the UK sovereign, might be the most popular attraction of all time. Now used as an administrative headquarters, many official events and receptions are held here. There are over 755 rooms, out of which 19 are staterooms, are open to the public every summer. And if you're not visiting during the summer, you can head to the palace to experience the change of guard ceremony every day at 10:45 a.m. To soak in some history, head to the Tower of London, home to the British Crown jewels. This tower was once a watchtower, then used as a fortress, prison, and even a zoo. Ultimately, in 1988, UNESCO declared it a World Heritage Site. The next historical landmark is located in the English country of Berkshire. Windsor Castle has deep and ancient roots with the British royal family. It has been serving as a residence and fortress for 950 years. With its exceptional architecture, the castle takes you back in time, and who knows, you might even run into the Queen. While you're about the castle tours, don't forget to head to the Royal Kensington Palace. Kensington Palace has a long and fascinating history that stretches back to the 17th century. The palace was built as a private residence for the royal family, and it has been the official residence of the royals for over 300 years. It is one of the most popular tourist destinations in the city. Being the beating heart of British power, the House of Parliament is more than just an iconic landmark. Situated inside Westminster, with over 1,000+ rooms, the palace includes the House of Commons and the House of Lords. Because of its unique architecture, picturesque setting, and rich history, it is quite popular among tourists. Another must-see classic that should definitely be on your bucket list is Big Ben. This massive clock tower is located at the Palace of Westminster, completed in 1859. The neo-Gothic structure is 96 meters tall and features four-faced chiming clock. In recent years, Big Ben has undergone extensive renovation work to preserve its historic integrity, but continues to be one of the most popular tourist destinations in London. A very well-known landmark in London, Trafalgar Square gets its name from a battle that took place in 1805 where Britain won the war over France and Spain. Now, it's a bustling place, home to several fascinating sculptures and beautiful fountains. Also, the National Gallery is located nearby, so you can make a day out of exploring both of these iconic landmarks. Next is the London Eye, situated on the banks of the River Thames. Offering stunning views of London from up high, it attracts quite a lot of tourists. Each capsule can comfortably accommodate over 20 people. The London Eye has 32 such capsules and takes 30 minutes to complete one full rotation. This one is a must-see classic, the Tower Bridge in London. Opened in 1894, the bridge crosses the River Thames close to the Tower of London. As part of the Tower Bridge exhibition, you can visit the bridge's twin towers, high-level walkways, and Victorian engine rooms. We've all wanted to ride these iconic red double-decker buses in London. With over 9,000 of them serving throughout the city, you'll easily cover the best sights in London. The tour will take you past all major landmarks from the Buckingham Palace to the Big Ben. London's tallest building, the Shard, is another spot that should be on your list. The Shard offers a 360-degree view of the city up to 40 miles. The view is twice the height of any other viewing platform in the city. So make sure you don't miss out on this. It is commonly said that when you are in London, you are never too far away from a museum. With over 150 museums, galleries, and exhibitions spread across the city, one can see why this statement holds true. The most famous museums in London are the British Museum, Natural History Museum, and the Tate Modern Museum. Visiting them lets you soak in some history, culture, and art, so ensure you visit at least one of them during your trip to the city. Our recommendation is the British Museum, one of England's oldest and most comprehensive museums. Its permanent collections house over 8 million exhibits and spans over 2 million years. As anyone who has ever been to London will tell you, the West End is a must-see. This vibrant and historic area of the city is home to some of the best theater in the world, as well as a range of other attractions. Whether you're a first-time visitor to the West End or a seasoned theater goer, there's something for everyone in this part of London. Also known as Theatreland, here you can experience anything from the classics to contemporary pieces. There are over 40 world-class theaters in the West End. And if you're not sure where to start, our top picks for the best shows in the West End are The Woman in Black, Back to the Future, and Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. If you grew up reading and watching Harry Potter, then a visit to the Warner Brothers studio tour is a must. Located in Leavesden, just outside of London, the studio tour gives a behind-the-scenes look at how the Harry Potter movies were made. Get a chance to see firsthand how the films were brought to life. A definite highlight of the tour is the costume section, where you can see the characters' outfits from all 8 movies, and you'll even be able to walk through Harry Potter's childhood home, Privet Drive. How exciting is that? So grab your wand and head to the Warner Brothers studio tour for an unforgettable experience. A cruise on the River Thames is one of the best ways to take in all the sights that London has to offer. Glide under the London Bridge, see the Houses of Parliament, the Big Ben, and the London Eye, among many other landmarks. When it comes to choosing the right River Thames cruise, the options can seem endless. So pick a time, book your Thames River cruise, and fall in love with the city's Gothic grandeur from the water. Being synonymous with leisure and entertainment, Piccadilly Circus is one of the most popular places in London to meet up for both tourists and locals alike. Famous for its neon signs and the E-Rose fountain, located right in the middle of the junction, it's worth it to spend an afternoon or evening in this busy neighborhood. And if you're up for some retail therapy, this is the place to be. Camden Market has 6 distinct markets in and around Camden Town. It truly has something for everyone, from vintage t-shirts to London souvenirs or even getting a tattoo or piercing. If you're a fan of the movie Notting Hill, then you must head over to the Portobello Market. Although made widely popular by the movie, this market has a rich history reaching all the way back to the 19th century. Here, you can find everything from antique furniture to artwork, food, and much more. There are plenty of options for eating in London, whether you're looking for a Michelin-starred restaurant or a simple pub meal. Fish and chips are one of the most popular dishes in London, and for good reason. This classic English dish is usually made with cod or haddock and served with chips, malt vinegar, and mushy peas. Other classic dishes include the famous English breakfast, Scotch eggs, shepherd's pie, and bangers and mash. And if you're looking to fill up your stomach, have a proper British Sunday roast. And for a proper time in London, afternoon tea is a must, and there's no better place to enjoy it than at the Langham. They've been serving tea since 1865. There's no place like London when it comes to sporting events. The city is home to some of the most iconic stadiums in the world, including Centre Court and Wembley. The Centre Court is where Wimbledon is held. Wimbledon is much more than just a tennis tournament. It's a true British institution. From the iconic green lawns to the strawberries and cream, Wimbledon is steeped in tradition. If you're lucky enough to score tickets to this prestigious event, you're sure to have an unforgettable experience. Wembley Stadium is one of the most iconic sporting venues in the world. The home of English football, it has hosted some of the most memorable moments in the game's history. Built on the site of the original Wembley Stadium, which was demolished in 2002, the new stadium opened its doors in 2007. London is a city with accessibility like no other. And if you've got a day or two to spare, here is a list of places you can visit around London. Just outside of London is one of the most famous prehistoric monuments in the world, the Stonehenge. Stonehenge remains to this day one of the most intriguing architectural ruins from our history. No one is quite sure how it was built or why, but that just adds to the allure. It's definitely worth a visit if you're ever in London. The well-known and celebrated university city, Oxford, should definitely be on your day trip itinerary. Located 92 kilometers southeast of London, Oxford makes for an ideal day trip destination for anyone visiting London. A place steeped in history and tradition, it's lined with century-old buildings and cobbled streets. The best way to see the city would be to explore on foot. Bath is a beautiful city located in southwest England. The city is known for its Roman baths and also home to a number of other historical sites, including the Royal Crescent and the Bath Abbey. To visit, you can take the train from London Paddington Station, which takes around 2 hours. Or you can take the Bath bus from Victoria Coach Station. It takes around 4 hours, but it makes stops along the way, so you can explore other towns and villages. Just a short train ride away from London, Warwick is a beautiful historic town with plenty to see and do. Start your day by exploring Warwick Castle, a very popular tourist attraction, which dates back to the 11th century. The castle is full of fascinating history and stunning architecture. After touring the castle, take a stroll through the picturesque town center, stopping to grab a bite to eat or do some shopping. If you're looking for a spot for sightseeing and some fresh sea air, then Dover should definitely be on your list. Just an hour and a half from the city, it is easily accessible by train. Dover is home to the famous White Cliffs, which have been immortalized in art and literature over the centuries. Take a walk along the cliffs and enjoy the stunning views out to sea. You can climb up to the top of Dover Castle for an even better view of the sea. Stratford-upon-Avon is a charming town, just a short train ride away from London. Here, you can explore the birthplace of William Shakespeare and stroll through the picturesque streets. And when it's time for a quick break, there are plenty of restaurants and cafes to choose from. With this, our extensive list of things to do around London has come to an end. With plenty of things to do around this rich and vibrant city, you'll never get enough of it. If London is in your upcoming travel plans, then visit Headout.com and access a comprehensive selection of experiences, activities, and tours that showcase the best of what London has to offer. And if you want to read extensively about the city before you head there, you can visit our blogs to help you navigate your way around this big city.